Hello, people. How are we all? Can everyone hear my voice okay? Let's have a look what we got going on. How's everyone? Oh, dear. Just going to wait for everyone to shoot on, guys. We can start tonight. Then I'll let you know exactly how it's working. And we'll go for it. It's been a good year since I've done a night of readings online. Hey, guys. Welcome to everyone. I hope everyone's well. Not good, but at least, yeah, I'm sorry to say that, Rob. I hope everything's going to be all right, bud. Right, I'm just going to run this on my phone as well so I can see comments. So, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to set the link up in chat shortly so you can all come on and have a chat with us. So, guys, if you are on, if you're struggling with Facebook, we're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. We're on both platforms. Jo isn't feeling very well. All her neck's knackered. She can't hardly move, bless her. Feel right sorry for her. So I've cooked tonight. Well, I've ordered takeaway. Hey, Lindsay from ETA. How are you, sweetheart? So I meant to stay on Simon's chat longer, but I've just been, I want to get it sharp and stuff, so I wasn't able to stay for long. Well, tonight he's on takeaways Fridays. It usually is. We didn't have one last night, though. Right, I need to get the link. So invite. Copy. Doom. You want to see how many screens I've got going? I've got StreamYard on this one, YouTube on this one, Facebook on this one, and I'm monitoring comments on my mobile. Honestly, it's like a bloody rocket science, like a rocket studio, you know, for that NASA use. It's unreal. So, guys, if you haven't already, I'm not going to ask you to be to start sharing because that's when we get the trolls in. But I'd really appreciate if you'll share to your own wall and start a watch party, and let's see how many we can get in. Show everyone what it's all about. Because, as I say, I used to do this every night, well, a few nights a week, but then I went on to ghost hunting, and that's my job every night of the week now. But I haven't done a night of readings for you for a long time, so I want to make sure I can get you something special. Okay, so I'm just going to pop the chat link in, and then you can all start queuing, waiting. John Sixon. Notifications aren't showing. Oh shit! It usually does, but just a little bit later. Starting at 9. I'll just minimize that. Paste that. So, guys, there's nearly 500 of you on both platforms, and I know. So, just to let you know a few rules for tonight. I'll look at everyone straight on. Few rules for tonight. I'm asking you for me, yeah. If anyone does come over giving us crap, we all know what's happened over the last few weeks. If anyone does come over giving us crap, could you please leave it to the mods tonight because we're just giving people airtime. So I've got Joe, and I think Kirsty's coming on to mod on Facebook. I've got Ben. I've got Sam, I've got Dawn on YouTube. So the guys will handle it. So I'd really respect if you can do that. Additional to that, the only way I can give someone a reading is by clicking you on screen. I'm not guaranteeing to get anything for anybody, but we can still have a chat. You all know how I work with readings. A lot of you have seen it before. And all I'm going to say is if just validate, don't leave me, okay? And then that'll be much appreciated. Thank you. So, who we got? Chuffing, there's loads on you waiting in already, isn't there? Tell you what, let's get Chat Shower in for a minute just to let him have his quick chat and then I can get his all on. Kirk, how are you, mate?
Not too bad, buddy. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good, thank you. You can hear me then, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Yeah.
How are you?
Not too bad. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you missed it earlier on, mate. We had Phil in and everything in chat.
I didn't have time, mate. I've been that busy. I've been doing readings all day, mate.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say I was only jumping on because it's a quick one. I mean, I've not slept in. It's coming up 42 hours now. I was just coming on for a quick reading, mate. Let's see if you can pick out up for me.
Spiritually wise, yeah, probably. Life wise, let's see. Let me get my pen and paper. We'll do some automatic writing. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Good. So, I know you suffered with depression and anxiety anyway, so I don't want to really go into that, mate, on the reading because we've spoken about that many times.
Yeah.
But let's start looking at some of the causes and what's been causing it. So let's see what. We'll write it down and then we'll confirm it after.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
So, right, let me give you an example. When I connect to you, I'm going to get you the first thing I get, and I get this for quite a lot of people. I feel that guys, if you can't get in the studio, just give it a few minutes and try again later. Yeah, when I connect to you, mate, I've got obviously the palpitating chest, the stomach feeling, but I know that's down because we openly speak about on your show about depression, anxiety, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Kurt, when was your last relationship, my friend?
6 years ago.
Right. How long were you together for, bud?
2 years.
Yeah. And would you say that you became a victim as a consequence?
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, because all I'm picking up is severe deceit, lies, mistrust, suspicion, and more. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then even longer, further to the day after, there were nothing but shit chucked at you. There were false allegations. There were nastiness. It just got horrendous. And as a consequence, pushed you further and further into depression. There's also something that's been used against you as a weapon with this person as well.
Yeah.
Have you got a kid?
Yep.
Yeah, and all I see is that there was the promise that you were going to see the child, and then it's taken away from you.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's still not been sorted yet, has it, pal?
No.
Yeah, I hate it when people do that. Do you know? What I'm going to say to you is, I'm not going to say that it's going to change anytime soon because I think I'd be lying. Yeah. But all I'm going to say is there is eventually going to be a time where you're going to be able to see the child. I just don't think it's fair, mate, that you've been left out in the cold about it. I was going to connect to Spirit for you. There's a gentleman, he's got his hair. Imagine a hairline that starts to about here. He's got a lot more than me, but then the rest of it is just swept straight backwards, right? Got quite large ears, bushy eyebrows. He stands at about 5'9"-ish. Now, what happens is there's got to be something with his lungs or the left-hand side of his chest because when I go to take my final breath, I'm really struggling with it. He indicates that he is a grandfather figure of yours.
Yeah.
How long ago is it since you've seen him, mate?
It's a fair few years.
Really? Was you close?
We were really close, and then towards the end, we sort of like drifted apart.
Yeah, I suppose it's as you become an adult and stuff, isn't it? Things change quite dramatically. So all I'm going to say is, All I'm going to say is there's a lot of respect for you, mate. I think you're starting to realise that parts of life that you've been through is able to help you start changing other people's lives. And it's only a matter of time, mate, until you see a lot more happiness yourself. There is somebody coming into your life, but I can't even predict when it's going to happen because I think you're quite resilient to it at the moment, which you will be more open to eventually. So just trust yourself a little bit, pal. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, mate, shitloads of love for you. You're doing well. All right.
Cheers, pal.
All right, no worries, pal. Take it steady.
And you, matey.
All right, cheers, Kirk. Bye,
All
mate.
right, see you later, mate. Bye.
Listen, it's weird because it's like Kirk's he's a friend. And I've only ever met Kirk once in real life, but he's a lovely lad, and he's helping other people with depression. But it just shows you what's going on behind closed doors, doesn't it? And how you feel yourself. And as you know, I try and help people, and I struggle. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep an eye on. Okay, that actually got to me. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not going to be able to get to through all the comments tonight, guys, because it's like, I mean, there's over 500 of you on in total, which isn't bad for a reading night. So I'm going to pull someone else into the chat, and I'm going to do it via order, so as much as I can. But if I don't feel something for you, I won't say. I'm going to bring in Kathleen.
Oi, oi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So you've come to have a reading tonight, have you?
I did. I have. I am here.
Good. Kathleen, what's the audio like tonight? Can you hear me quite well?
It's perfect, John.
Perfect. Great. Thank you. So Kathleen, have you ever had a reading before?
One time. Not from you, though.
Okay. Well, look, I need to jump straight into it with you because there's some severe information coming through and I need to be as accurate as I can. What I want to say to you is that, Elaine Catherine Finnegan, definitely I'm going to get you on, sweetheart, before I finish, I promise you. People keep reminding me if I've not read for Catherine before I end the stream. Elaine, sorry. Kathleen, look, what I want to talk about is I want to go on about your personality, then I'm going to bring spirit in. Is that all right? Because we can all make mistakes in life, can't we? Yeah? Mm-hmm. We can all have stuff from our past that we regret, literally, and that we want to kind of put right. But don't you think that these things make us who we are at this moment in time?
Absolutely.
And it kind of shapes our character and enables us to help other people.
Absolutely.
I know that I wouldn't be able to do half of my job as much if I'd not been through as much shit in my life as I've been through. And I think that you're kind of in that area now. Look, I keep connecting to a young lad, and he is young-ish, your age group, let's just say. You'll have to excuse the English terminology. A young lad's a young bloke, a young man. Your age group kind of thing. He's gone so skinny, it's scary. He's literally just saying, I've done it to myself, I've done it to myself, I've done it to myself. His face has gone really gaunt. And then all his organs are starting to shut down. Okay? Now, have you got any siblings?
I have an older brother, yes.
And there's never been any additional siblings that's not here anymore?
No. That are not here anymore. No.
Because I'm a bit concerned to who the man is. I can give you more information. He's got hair that's just pushed straight forwards, and it's almost like he's gelled at the front and it's split. There is piercings in as well, and he's just very judgmental on himself, saying, I've done it to myself.
I have no idea who that could be.
Let's have a look. It was from your friendship circle. I would say he's no older than 30. Oh, I know who this is. When did you last see your mum?
I saw my mom the other day. She came to my job.
How is she?
She's well.
Good. This person's linking desperately into mum.
Mom.
You need to have a conversation with your mother about this, man. I'm probably looking at his generation's being totally the wrong type of generation that's coming across. And you really need to have a deep conversation with her about it because it might be something that she needs to open up about. Have you got any kids, sweetheart?
No.
Hmm. Yeah, it's definitely got to come from mum's side then, rather than yours.
Hmm.
Let's just have a
And
quick-
he's passed, you said?
Yeah, it's been past a while now. I was underestimating his length of time. It's been past, but it's been past, God, at least 10, 15 years, if not
Wow.
more. Please have a chat with your mum about that.
I will.
The other lady, and you know this is straight away because she knows who you are. She's having a laugh. She's about, I'd say, height-wise, she's probably about as tall as Pat, which means not very. She has hair with a natural wave to it. The eyes are a lot lighter than yours because on camera, your eyes look like a darker colour to me.
No, they're green.
They
Like
look
hazel.
brown to me.
Let me get this sunlight. Hold on. See, I don't know if you can see me now. It's weird how it's interesting that when me having this conversation with you, that my phone has gone dim.
Really?
And it's all the way up. My brightness is all the way up. So I don't know why. It happens quite often. It's weird. I don't know.
Okay. Well, look, when I'm looking at you, this woman's got lighter eyes than you.
Okay.
She is very challenging. She's got a lot more of a stronger accent than you as well. I really do struggle to understand what she's trying to say. She claims to be from mum's side of the family, and hence why I asked when the last time you saw your mum. They're all talking about your past. You just keep regretting too much what's going on. You've been so ashamed of some of the stuff.
Well, I mean, we had this conversation. I mean, I need to talk to a lot of people, but I'm a recovering addict. So, I have over 3 years clean now. So,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Big applause for you. You know,
Thank you. Ain't been easy, John, but
I
it's
know,
doable.
sweetheart. I know it's not easy for anything like that. But this woman claims that you kind of, wow. She says he's here with me. He's here with me. You're going to know who he is. But he's standing back offering an apology.
Probably my father.
I'm sorry, but why would he be so apologetic, sweetheart?
Because him and my mom split when I was at a young age of age 7, and he had a real bad alcoholic problem, and I got in contact with him when I got clean.
Yeah.
So,
But this guy's kind of saying that he's pushed you away. He's pushed you away. Never there when you needed him.
yeah.
But he hurt people himself earlier on in his life as well.
Yeah.
He caused heartbreak to people, deception, lies, and more. And as a consequence, he feels now guilty that he was so judgmental.
Yeah. But
Wow.
I really have like one question, and I don't want to
Go on.
put it out there or anything like that, but to see if you sense it. Does my
What
father,
question?
this is my father I'm speaking about. So I have a lot of shame and guilt in that aspect due to, I've gained a little bit of peace in my life, and my father, he was so persistent and about my recovery, as in like, I didn't need it. It was only temporary and stuff like that. But regardless, I ended up blocking his phone number. So when I blocked his phone number, it was putting healthy boundaries pretty much. And all I want to know is, did my father get what I gave him for Christmas? And by any chance, can you tell me, not saying you can or can't, but does he know what I gave him?
I see a metallic object,
Okay.
but it seems more square in shape. I'm trying to see if I've got one lying around. Yeah. Square metallic object. He's laughing about it because where's the paraphernalia for with it? What does that? How am I going to interpret that? Something's inscribed as well. There is a big laugh. I will say that he believes your life was a lot better when he wasn't in it. He would believe that in the way he's coming across. He's almost thinking that he brought a negative influence across to you.
What does that mean?
So, I don't know, just not there helping you in any way. Or we're putting you down rather than bigging you up and trying to help you. And for that, there's the guilt there. There's the kind of the issues. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really struggling with the way he talks. And I don't know.
He's always drunk.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's that.
I'm like, I couldn't even understand him half the time, John. I'm like, I cannot understand you.
Yeah.
God bless his heart.
But it's really, really strong, and it seems southern to me. It's very. I do smell cigarettes as well.
Yes, he was a heavy smoker.
But they're not. I mean, I've got quite mild cigarettes. These are heavy. It's almost like, you know, when people used to roll their own cigarettes, that kind of smell. Right. But I don't know the brand of cigarettes in America, obviously. Yeah. But he's constantly puffing away at it. And all I see is a man on his final battle. His organs are all failing. Literally, he's just gone to complete organ failure. Mm. And I don't think he was conscious for the last few hours of his life, or the last few days even. I mean, I do see a man with a good heart, but a man that's just had lots of difficulty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, it's there's so many unanswered questions. You know, do I feel he's with me? Absolutely. Do I feel more? It may be sad to say, but I feel more at peace and more connected with him now that he's passed, compared to when I, you know, got in contact with him after 26 years. So
yes, of course. And but that's the way it is. Unfortunately, that's the way it comes across. It's almost like people regret it when they're in the spirit world for stuff that they could have done when they were here, and it's very difficult. Can I ask, why does he keep showing me a metallic object? It's like a square metallic object.
So let me show you this, right? So look, at my work, I work in construction, right?
One second, let me just. I'm going to write it down just so I can match it with you.
Okay. So I work in construction, and around Christmas time, I was like, you know what? They were giving away free hats, right? So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go, excuse my language. I don't have a filter either. So I said, you know, after I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give some of these hats away for Christmas presents, right? For like little gifts. So I saved one back from my father. Okay.
Right. I'm just going to hold this up so people don't see I'm writing on it. Go on.
So I'm going to show you this hat, right? Because I still have it, right? And I'm going to show it to you. And it's going to be pretty fucking interesting, John. Look, this is some crazy shit, man. Look at this. When you say metallic, right?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, go on.
You okay there?
Yeah.
So, look at this. Let me flip my camera around. Hopefully it'll load up. You see them? I wrapped it in metallic with cardinal, and it says to Dad from. And I wrapped it around, right?
Right. I'm going to show you something that's going to freak you out. I don't want to show you because I've written someone else's readings on there earlier, but you know I do automatic writing, and all night I've been writing that. Right. Hard hat.
Wow, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, a bit weird, isn't it?
And I was wondering, I'm like, I hope he gets this, you know, because I knew he wore hats and stuff, and I wrapped it in cardinals because I've ever said, I don't know what it is. If my loved ones, my spirit guides, I made this like bird sanctuary outside, right? And I literally get like 10 cardinals, all different type of birds. Like, it's amazing, right? And that's funny you said metallic because that's metallic wrapping paper. So awesome. Good shit. Good shit. So.
Sorry, I couldn't actually get it any more accurate for you. All I'm going to say is the guy does love you. Maybe he made his mistakes, yeah. But when I say he does love you, I really do mean that, sweetheart. Okay.
All right, John. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy.
No problem. Good to see you again. Yeah.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Interesting. And it's like, again, like I said, we can't keep living our life in the past, can we? It's like, what do we do? What do we do? Let's see who we got. I'm going to do them in order again, guys. I'm not going to be preferential to anyone. So let's look at someone called Kirsty. Hello, Kirsty. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, getting there, thank you. Getting there.
Oh, good.
Whereabouts in the UK are you from?
Eggborough.
Where?
Eggborough.
Eggborough.
Near the power station.
Oh, is that in Donnyway?
Yeah, not far off Donny, yeah.
Ah, I get you. Ah, bless you. Have you been watching for a while?
Yeah, a few months, yeah. My mum and my sister always watch you, so they've sort of dragged me in.
Oh, bless you. So, Kirsty, have you ever had any kind of reading before?
Not from you, no, but I have from others.
How's it been for you?
All right, yeah.
Cool. I'm just going to write down some stuff. So what I do is I concentrate on automatic writing. I scribble, don't know what's going to appear, and it can usually be very accurate. Just confirm to me what your current relationship status is, please.
Married.
How long for?
Coming up a year next month.
But in total, how long have you been together?
Nearly 5 years.
I love it. Fucking hell. I'm going to tell you in a minute. I put 5+, but close enough. Okay. And you're happy to all intents and purposes, aren't you?
Yeah, it's sat next to me.
I best be careful what I say then, aren't I? Now, I'll be straight with you. When I connect with people, I do like to talk about the relationship. It's not usually on air, but 9 times out of 10, I can always tell you if there's any cheating or lying and stuff like that. To be honest, I don't see anything that I need to be concerned about. But tell him he owes me some money and he can sort me out later. Yeah.
It's like getting blood out of a stone, getting money out of him. So good luck.
Bless you. What I was going to say, you do give me kind of a very maternal stomach ache. Can I ask how many children you got, please?
I ain't got any.
Well, this is going to freak you out because on the automatic writing, I've wrote not children, but next to it, I've put a massive plus. Yeah.
All right.
Now, there's a couple of ways that this could be apparent. There's never been a pregnancy for you, has there?
No.
So the only way it can be is it's either your past, your present, or your future. All I'm going to say is, I guarantee, and I'll never get this wrong, you have to come back and tell me in this time scale. I can only see for up to about 1.5 years, 2 years into the future. I guarantee within that time period, there's going to be something changing in your family, which is going to result in a child.
All right.
So you best start taking a pill, aren't you, if you don't want one? I mean, what I like about it though is you are in a good relationship, you're happy, and so it's not the worst time for anything like that to happen. Although we could all, because we always say, "Oh, I'm going to wait till I'm financially secure. I'm going to wait till I'm this, and I'm going to wait," and it never comes. You just have to go with it, you know. Sometimes, but no, it's definitely going to be something that's going to offer. But look, you've come here to talk about spirit. And you've come in particular to connect with 2 spirits. One is obviously a male, and if I look at him, he's got to carry similar genetics to yourself, which would be around the eyes. His hair is originally dark, it then changes as time goes on. His hair is pushed slightly to the side. He hasn't got a lot of it, you know, there's not mass amounts of it, but it's pushed aside. And there's more in this area. When I connect to him, I get an abdominal pain starting in the stomach. Which could be like pancreatic, bowel, all that area, and it does shoot up from my chest, and it really makes me start struggling with all that area. But there's multiple areas of my body affected, sweetheart, so it's hard to be more accurate about it. I think you know who I'm talking about when it comes to the male in particular, because he seems to be a big part of, or was a massive part of your life. It's almost like the father figure that should have been, you know what I mean? That kind of attitude.
Yeah, I know who it is, yeah.
Who are you thinking it is?
I think it's my uncle.
Yeah, from what side?
My dad's side.
And all I'm going to say to you is that he was quite ignorant when he looked at any kind of illness that he'd got, or if there was anything wrong with him.
Yeah.
And he kind of didn't open up or tell anyone about it. It was more, I'll deal with it, or like any typical bloke, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
But he almost acts like he should be your dad.
Yeah, we're quite close.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry. How long's it been now, darling?
2 years.
So
I
quite
think.
recent still.
So yeah, about 2 years.
Okay. I do need to ask you another question. It's totally unrelated to you. Your boyfriend's
Right.
sat in a room with you, isn't
It is, yeah.
he? One of yours, there's a young man keeps coming through to me. About, I don't know, he could be anywhere between mid-20s to 30. I don't know, it's hard to say. He gives me this pain. Bang, gone.
Oh, come here. He won't come on.
That's fine, I totally understand. Has he lost his mate?
Yeah, he lost a friend when he was younger, yeah.
And it was a massive connection to him as well. And yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to embarrass him. Don't worry.
No, he won't come on. I could like
Fair play.
come on.
No, fair play. I totally understand. I don't think I would. Yeah,
You can sort of see him.
yeah, I can see. All I'm going to say is he wasn't where he should have been. The lad that passed, and he was a bit of a jack the lad. He was having a laugh, and he should have been somewhere else that night. All I'm saying is he's living it large up there. Trust me. Yeah. Wow. What a lovely lad. Have you got any worries in life?
No, not at the moment. No.
Good, because I can't see any coming for you. I do want to let you know how much your uncle kind of watches over, but he's not the only one, because he kept turning around and he's going and he's saying something that refers to mum. Now his mum's still here, is she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is. Yeah.
And how
yeah.
is she, please?
Yeah, she's okay. She's
Now,
on her own, obviously.
There's a scare. There's a scare.
Not that I know of, but
All I'm going to say is if this woman comes across anything that's anything to do with her blood flow, yeah, it is just
Yeah.
a temporary measure and a temporary scare. I think she already knows about it.
right, okay,
Please find out. But
I will do.
he also says that she's talking to. She keeps then pointing to another man, saying she's talking to him still. She's talking to him still, and
Yeah,
she's looking. And this is her soulmate that she's lost.
yeah,
Your granddad.
yeah,
And you were very connected to your granddad as well, weren't you?
yeah. We're quite close family.
How long's it been since you've seen him, sweetheart?
It'll be about 6 years, maybe more.
Yeah. But he's showing me people around his bedside as he's dying.
Yeah.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't there. No, but my dad was.
Your dad was. He noticed someone coming for him. Again, it's probably, I don't know if you're privy to this information. Please let your nan know that he can hear her. He can hear
Alright,
her.
I will do.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Take care.
See you
Cheers.
later. Bye.
Bye. Right. Let's just have a look what we've got in chat. I'm just looking at your comments, guys, having a quick chit chat. So over 600 people on. Ooh. Nina Mack,
Hi.
how are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Good. Let's just have a look what we get for you. Have you ever had a reading before, Nina?
Yeah, I had one with you.
I'm
I
going to
came
start
with my
looking at
mum.
your face. How long ago
Yeah.
was that?
January.
Oh, God. It's
We
hard
were
because
supposed-
when we're not on lockdown, I probably get through about 100 readings a week, and it's
Yeah.
so difficult to remember them all.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no
you were
worries.
supposed to what, sorry?
We were supposed to come for a reading with you end of March, but obviously coronavirus set in.
Oh, of course, yeah. Quite difficult, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bless you. Have you got any questions at all you need to ask tonight?
No.
You just want to see what's coming through?
Yeah.
Bless you. Let's see what we can do for you. Did I pick up a woman for you previously, Nina?
Yeah, you did.
Someone who shouldn't be there yet. Age-wise, not old enough to be there. I don't like it if they're not in the 90s, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
This woman's acting as if she's your second mother.
Yeah.
You've got hair with a natural wave. It's not curly. it's just naturally wavy.
Yeah.
She lost tons of weight towards the end in comparison to what
Yeah,
she
she
was wearing in
did.
her natural life. She was never a massive woman, but she carried some earlier on. She is number one, a good cop and a bad cop at the same time. You go to a weird
Yeah.
problem, she'd shout at you, then cuddle you, and that's the best kind of woman to have, isn't it?
Yeah, she was amazing.
And it's killed you losing her, hasn't it, sweetheart?
Yeah, it has.
How long's it been?
4 was it 4 years, Mum? How long's Nana been passed?
I thought it
Nana.
was just less than 5 years.
Yeah, I think it's about 4 years.
Bless you. Let me tell you a few things, yeah. There's not a day that people underestimate what it's like in the spirit world. They don't have pain. They don't have suffering. There's no kind of it isn't done the same way as what we deal with it down here. They have free will to be around us as much as they want to.
Yeah.
You know what? There's shitloads of pride for you. She'll never change. But you're a good girl. You don't really do much to make her not be proud.
That's right.
I don't like your self-confidence, though. Too many people have knocked you down. And it's almost like it's had a knock-on effect, and now you've started believing it yourself. You're very similar to me like that. You kind of take it very personally when someone gives you a knock. But you're a good girl. You've got everything going for you. There's a lot of things to love about you, but you just don't seem to love yourself very much sometimes.
No.
Well, bless you. I'm really sorry about that. Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm married.
Good. How long have you been together?
We've been together 5 years, married 2.
Yeah, I'm not picking up any. Oh, at your wedding,
Yeah.
why would your nan keep showing me a memorial piece for her? It's almost like, imagine having a photo of your nan there.
She
as if
was.
she's virtually there.
Yeah.
And it's almost like there's
I
even
did
been
it
a seat set out for her.
I did it for all my loved ones that we've lost.
Wow. Ain't that impressive? That's a lovely statement to make, that is, you know. And it just keeps that energy alive. It will have been one of the most proud days. Trust me when I say that. And you are making her proud. You're making everyone proud. Just stop doubting yourself, darling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that we're all feeling in a low position at the moment. And we're all very kind of down in the dumps about ourselves. But you know what? There's a shitload of love up there for you. I promise you.
Definitely.
Tell your mum. Mum's questions sometimes whether the statements that she's making are actually being heard. Very similar to what someone did on the last call.
Yeah.
She needs to know that it's being heard. The stuff she's saying is not getting wasted. Yeah?
Yeah.
Bless you. Well done. And thank you for calling in today.
Yeah, you just spoke to my sister.
Have I?
Yeah.
I love it. I tell you, do you know sometimes, right, I'll do a reading for someone, I don't know, earlier on in the week, and then someone else from the family comes later that week, and it's like, shit, I know this story.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Thank you so much, John.
No problem, sweetheart. Keep your chin up, yeah?
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
Thanks.
Cheers,
Bye.
pal. Let's have a done French on the job. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
I'm getting there, thank you. Yeah, all good.
Good.
Bless you. Have I read for you before, Don?
Nope.
Have you had a reading before?
Yes.
How was it?
Rubbish.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm under pressure then, aren't I? Love it. To be honest with you, there's quite a lot more from a spiritual perspective I want to communicate with you about. And there is 2 very strong spirits that just will not leave your side. The first one has exactly the same bottom half of the face as you, and it's all to do with this area. And all I'm going to say is I just hope you haven't got the same mouth as her. Now, I mean that in a mouthy way, because she's absolutely hilarious. She's funny. She says it is. Me and her would get on because we'd have some right banter. Yeah. But unfortunately, towards the end, it kind of became a hard work for you because it was almost like you only ever got to see the negative side because of how poorly she felt and stuff like that. But earlier on in her life, it was just such a nice connection to have. When did you last see your mum, darling?
Yeah. Before lockdown.
Yeah. How's she getting on?
She says she's okay, but I'm worried about her.
I'm picking up shitloads of depression
Yeah.
and low feelings. Almost like she's frustrated on her own and she just can't cope with. She can't cope with it. She's really struggling. All I'm going to say is please keep on the phone to her.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I do every day.
yeah, I think she just needs to hear your voice, darling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's a wonderful woman now. Now, the gentleman, his hair. Again, he's top half of your face. So the woman before is from mum's side. You know what I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
the man is obviously dad's side, but he's not old enough to be a granddad. When did you last see your dad?
This is funny because I've got a stepdad and a real dad. But I saw my stepdad at the same time as I saw my mum.
Yeah.
But I ain't seen my stepdad for years.
Your real dad,
Or
you
a
mean?
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my real dad.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go very personal. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
Is your real dad still alive?
I don't know.
Right, let me tell you. I've got a man here that's claiming, this is going to be quite complicated. He's claiming he was kept away from you, but not at his own hands. He initially made mistakes that meant he was kept away from you, okay? But then he started a new life with somebody else, and that person kept him away from you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
I think it's my dad.
Yeah, it is your dad.
I
but he's-
thought it was.
I'm sorry, darling, but he's claiming that he wasn't man enough to stand up to this person, and it was easier to bury his head in the sand than it was to go forward and deal with things. Do you understand that?
I do.
And I'm so sorry that you've had to go through this. Did he show his love while he was here? Absolutely not. Does he love you now? Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm sorry that you kind of lost him. Now, look.
Lost him before I knew him.
Exactly, sweetheart. And it's sometimes very cruel, isn't it? How the world works with us. I need to talk about who's she? Another woman coming through, but she's not old enough to be gone. I can't see her like I can see the rest. I don't know. How many sisters you got?
2.
There was never meant to be any more, was there?
No.
I'm struggling with her. She's got a. She was riddled with something. This woman were. She's probably only at the age group you are now, sweetheart. She was riddled with something. It spread through her entire body. I'm trying to see if I can see a face so I can put a genetic similarity together and compare it, but I can't. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to talk off air when I get more information about her.
Right.
I'm sorry I was so.
It's fine. I know. I think I knew deep down.
It's horrid, isn't it? Because it's like, I don't know. It's all I'm going to say is you are loved massively.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If anyone ever tries to blame your mum in this situation, this man is defending your mum. Yeah. Because some people said that it was your mum that forced him away, and that's bullshit. Yeah. He was the one that messed up, and he's admitting to it. All right, sweetheart. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today. I hope it's
Thank you so much.
Bless you. Take care, yeah?
You as well, John.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
It's heart-wrenching. Very similar to a story that I go through, guys. I mean, I was brought up by my real dad, my stepdad. My real dad left when I was a baby, and I've never seen him since. And he does contact certain members of the family, but not me. And it kind of makes you think, what have I done? What have I done? But it makes you question yourself. So I do feel for that lady, which is a lovely woman as well, Dawn is. Right. Let's see who we get in. Let's get Chantel in. Hello, Chantel.
Oh my God, it's me. Hi. Can you hear me?
What do you mean, oh my God, it's you? You've come on the chat show to have a reading. Of course you're going to be you.
Literally, I'm sat here, my hands and my feet are sweating. I don't do this.
Why?
Because I don't. I ain't got my eyelashes on.
I've not got mine on. I think.
Oh
Bless you.
God. Hiya.
So, have you been watching us for a while, have you?
Yeah, quite a while.
Excellent, excellent. Have you ever had a reading before off anyone?
I have, but not from you.
Was it any good?
Yeah, we've had some really good people read for us, so yeah.
Excellent. Shall we see what we can get for you? Have you got any specific question?
Not at the moment now.
Okay, let's have a look for you then.
No, I was beaten.
It will be when I give you bad news. No, I'm joking. I promise you.
I've got so many people watching as well right now who I know, and I'm like, hide.
You'll be all right. Everyone will know your life story by the time it's done.
No.
Blackmail you, make up a story unless you transferred 600 quid straight away, and I'll make up a story that they'll all believe. I'm joking.
It's all right, I've got proof now.
Bless you. How old are you, darling?
I'm 24.
24. Perfect. You're in a relationship, aren't you?
Yeah,
How long have you been together?
about a year.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm
Look,
happy.
I don't know if this has happened yet or if it's going to happen, so you're going to have to work with me on this.
Mm.
Imagine, right?
Yeah.
We know the state of social media, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah. And imagine that something comes to you or comes to your partner about the opposite person. And
okay.
it's a rumor or an accusation that somebody has done something or has been responsible for something else.
Okay.
I want you to know it's absolute bullshit.
Okay. You can tell him as well because he's watching.
This hasn't already happened yet, has it?
Not that I know.
No.
Well, I would know.
No. Just be sure. I just see someone trying to cause some trouble, so please be careful. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the state of social media today. It's an absolute nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, stomach pains to a certain extent, which is sometimes a prediction. You've got no kids yet.
I've got one.
Yeah, that's the stomach ache. One child, but is it only one pregnancy?
No.
No, because I would say there's a serious stomach ache that's pushing down. So you was very early stages throughout that pregnancy, though, weren't you?
Yeah.
About probably 6 to 9 weeks.
It's a little bit lower than that.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was 12 weeks, and I wasn't. The baby stopped growing at about 5 weeks.
Still heart-wrenching, though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, a lot of people say that I'm wrong in this, what I say, but I'm only going on my experience. I've never witnessed a pregnancy under 12 weeks have a spirit attached to it. Do you know?
Yeah.
So that's just my point of view on it, and I've never witnessed it. But there doesn't seem to be anything spiritual around you when it comes to a child. All right, so don't worry about that aspect. How are you coping at the moment with the lockdown and stuff? Is it getting you, or?
I'm pulling my hair out, honestly. My son, I just want him to go back to nursery. I just can't cope.
Get a dog cage. I'm joking. I mean, for a 24-year-old, you shouldn't have lost many people, but there's the odd connection there for you.
Okay.
But this is... When was the last time you saw your dad, sweetheart?
4 years ago.
Why?
Because he died.
Yeah, I just want to show you what I wrote down.
What does that say?
Dad in spirit 4.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Was you always close?
On and off, really.
But again, that wasn't at the hands of you or him. I think other
Mhm.
people, I think you can give him responsibility. But look, all I'm going to say is I've got a gentleman that just wants to come near you. First of all, I looked at the top off his face, saw very similar mannerisms, so I obviously understood it had to be your dad. He's very, I don't know, he seems pretty quiet to me. He's not really a gobby bloke at all, the way he's coming across to me. But I've got a pain hole here, shooting across the whole of my chest. But then I get a headache as well. Can I have what caused his death, please?
Heart failure.
Yeah, so it was heart. But it's almost like I can be more specific with it because do you know you've got the veins that shoot through your heart, and then you've got obviously a big valve in the centre of it. Yeah, it's almost like that valve has just expanded, and boom, it's gone. Hence, giving me the headache and everything else. So I think there's got to be there should have been some surgery done, but it wasn't done properly, or it wasn't done.
He had surgery not long before he passed.
Okay. I mean, I don't think we can blame the surgeons for it because I think it's just a kind of a fluke of how it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like him, and he does show love for you. There's no doubt about that, sweetheart.
Yeah, no.
But obviously, sometimes again, it's almost like he didn't show enough while he was here. It's a very cliche statement.
No, that's right.
That's why I keep saying to people, you've got to show your love now because we never know what's going to happen, do we?
No, that's right.
When did you last see your mum?
On FaceTime a minute ago.
Yeah. There's someone connecting him from mum's side.
Okay.
But he's a gentleman. He's very, very, very sensitive man. Very quietly spoken. Any more chilled out and he'd fall asleep. But the thing is, I don't know if you actually knew this man or ever met him. It's just coming from mum's side of the family. Mum's daddy's still here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it seems to be like the next level up for me, like mum's granddad, who she would have lost him quite young in her life, to tell you the truth. He's got the letter J in front of his name. He's a really relaxed man. He kind of gives me a serious trying to think where the pain is. Throat. I get lots of pain in my throat. So my advice is you have a chat with your mum and see what she can make of that.
Yeah. Is that on my how do I word it? My mum's dad's side or my mum's mum's side?
I don't know, sweetheart. You'll have to tell her what I've told you and just work from there. Letter J, problem with the throat, really chilled out, man. So chilled out. I'm not expecting you to know now, but I'll have a think about it, sweetheart, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Bless you. Well, look, thank you for popping in today. And
thank you.
When I say your dad loves you to bits, okay?
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, bless you. Well done.
All right. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, dear. La, 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 la. This is a face I see a lot.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Yourself?
Good, good. Yeah, really well, thank you. Now, we need to be careful here while I'm reading for you because everybody knows I read for a family member of yours quite recently. So I don't want people thinking that I'm just delivering the same information to you that I gave to your family, which I'd still have done a good job in the first place, but irrespective. So what I'm going to ask you today, is there any specific question I can ask you? You can ask me, sorry. That I can look at for you.
Not that I can think of, no.
Did I pick up a female for your family member?
Right.
Did I, I'm saying?
No, you picked up a few males.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and get something different, that's all.
Right.
I can't ignore it. There's a man. I'm gonna have to speak. I don't care if anyone says that I've spoke to you before. There's a man. He's got oh wow, very connected. Massive connection. Talking about your mum intensely.
I think I know who you're talking about.
His accent is a lot stronger and deeper than your
Yep.
guys. He is a gentleman. Mum's dad in spirit, is he?
Yeah,
When did you last see him, sweetheart?
14 years ago.
Really proud man. Stands proper proud. He'd be tough as old boots, but in a good way. Do you know, not a nasty way. He's got wow.
We were very close. Very
You are.
close.
You still are, sweetheart. You still are. Right, let me explain something to you.
Yep.
I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want everyone on the chat knowing your personal life. All right?
Yep.
Every day you're getting up in the morning and you're questioning certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you are looking at certain people around you, family members generally. And there seems to be kind of a lot of concern around these people, a bit of a worry. And one in particular, I'm gonna help you out with this a little bit, right? So it seems to be mum again. Seems to be directed straight towards mum again. You see your mum a lot, do you?
I live with my mum.
Excellent, excellent. How's she getting on?
She's actually getting on okay. She's working tonight again, so
It's a bit of concern, I suppose. This hurt. Someone's been hurt emotionally. Someone's had their heart broken. And I don't know whether it's you or your mum.
not that I can think of.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
When was the last one, please?
About 6, 7 years ago.
Did it hurt you desperately?
I bet, yeah.
I just see severe deception and then not wanting to move forward.
Something.
And I say
I
this to a
wasn't
lot
in
of
a
people. It's
Mhm.
like if the perfect person was to come by, you'd be very resilient to move forward.
I wasn't in a relationship, but something very bad happened to me about 6 years ago.
But this is what I'm really struggling because I don't want to say too much on camera and upset you.
Mhm.
Somebody's took severe advantage. Yeah, they've left you feeling anxious, and they've damaged you for life, in mentally in your head. And it's something that no woman should have to go through. And I'm leaving it there. You know what I'm getting at, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry that this happened to you. And as a man that's very protective about women, it frustrates me to see this.
Yeah.
But what I need to remember is that man stole something from you. How long are we going to let him steal from you for the rest of your life? You can't, sweetheart. Because it's like you can't open your heart to anyone while this is still in your mind.
That's true. Yeah.
I think you're a strong girl. Very strong girl.
Thanks.
Look, I think we probably need to chat offline about it so I can try and help you and point you in the right direction. Do you get me?
Yeah.
I've got a lot of contacts in mental health, let's just say. And let's see if we can get you some help, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, darling. Keep yourself
Yeah.
strong, okay?
I will do. Thank you.
Much love. Take care.
Much love. Bye.
I have to go and compose myself after that. Some of them get to you. And it hurts you because you're like connecting with this person and you're feeling what they feel. And it destroys you inside. So it just takes a couple of minutes to come back to it. And I'm just, oh, bless her. Nobody should ever go through stuff like that. I'm there for her. If she ever needs any help, I'm there for her. And I won't change. I won't change my opinion on that. Right. I'm going to pull someone else in. Let's pull someone called Lucy in. Hello, Lucy. Can you hear me?
Hi,
How are you?
I can. I'm fine, thank you. Are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Lucy, have you ever had a reading before, sweetheart?
Yes, with you.
I'm
And I've been on one of your ghost hunts at the old Nick.
going to say, I thought, oh, bloody hell, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
How long ago was it?
I had a reading 2017. And then the old Nick was before that, a couple of months before that.
I've been doing it a bit too
So
long.
about May time, 2017.
Bless you. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Can't lie to a psychic, you know.
Yeah, I've had a pretty crap couple of years.
I know.
That you did warn me about.
I'm sorry. Was that to do with your life?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's almost like I feel betrayal.
Massive.
Yeah, and it kind of lies, mistrust, the lot. And your whole world in your mind fell to pieces.
It still is, yeah.
It is for now, sweetheart. All I'm going to say is that we're empowering someone. So look, let me be a bit more specific. You're no longer in your relationship, are you?
Oh no, I am. Yeah, it
You
wasn't to do with marriage. It was someone who was a friend.
Who shit all over you?
Yeah. Massively. Like I trusted them massively. You met this. I was actually at a reading with this person, and you told me to be careful then. But I thought this person was my best. Yeah, you did. I thought this person was my best friend, and they weren't.
Bless you. But I still feel something towards your relationship, that some doubt's been casted because of someone else. You do trust your partner, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Because it would be the first thing I told you if I felt that you needed not to trust your partner, I would tell you straight away.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
With things that with what happened, I think that in a way he blames me because the person was my friend.
Yeah, and got into your life so much.
He says he don't, but I think he does. Yeah.
I feel someone else has been affected other than just you and your partner.
Yeah.
And someone not old.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you've let someone into your life and then they've come and hurt your child in some way. Or hurt you.
My child, yeah, they did the worst thing they could possibly do. Sorry.
It's not your fault, sweetheart. You never asked for any of this. We can never see what our friends are, can we, until stuff like this happens. Even someone like me wouldn't be able to tell. How old's the child now, please?
He is 3. He'll be 4 in a couple of weeks.
But I'm assuming he was a little bit younger when this happened.
He was 16 months old, yeah.
Yeah. Look, the only positive side that I can give you about this is that the child's memory at that age,
yeah, I know, yeah,
won't be active. Okay.
No.
And we need to remember that the changes that the child's going to go through, it won't leave a scar, not like it would do if it was an 8 or 9-year-old, that would have the active memory.
Yeah.
I can't. I was just destroyed, man. Sorry. No, it's just as a father and as a protective man again, I'm very kind of. Look, let me give you one bit of inspiration, a bit of hope. Under no circumstances will your child ever be put at risk again.
No.
I'm assuming that you don't trust anyone now.
With either of my children, no.
And that is totally normal, darling. Totally normal. And I say I do take it as a positive that the child won't remember, but now you're stuck with that memory.
Yeah.
And what we need to do is we need to realise how can we get you past this? Can I ask, have you ever considered counselling?
I've had it, and I'm waiting again because it's like, oh, the other person, their life's amazing. Everything's happened because nothing happened to
Well,
them.
there were no
'cause
justice,
Toby
was there?
No, but mine hasn't. It's just been downhill since then.
So this person can live the life as normal, then you've got to feel guilt.
My family's had
First thing
nothing
you
but
need to
upheaval
do is,
since.
right, you need to stop blaming yourself, sweetheart. And part of my friends, you did fuck all to let any of this happen. I'm sorry for swearing, but you did nothing.
No, that's why I love you, John.
And it frustrates me the fact that you're suffering now, blaming yourself when you've done nothing at all to ask for any of this, darling. Yeah. Look, what I'm going to say is, I know you're waiting for contact from counselling. Do you know if it gets to the point where it's not come through yet and you need some further help, get in touch with me and I'll put you in touch with someone really special. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Because you shouldn't have to go through this. Look, I am going to talk about spirit for a second, if that's okay. Because there's a woman popping through who says to you that almost how you doubt your mothering skills is something she did, but for different reasons. Yeah. And I think she's obviously a couple of generations above you. So can I ask, I mean, you seen your mum recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, and mum's mum, is she still alive?
No.
No. And can I ask, was she, what would you say, 5'2"? She carried a little bit of weight, so she was a bit like not massive, but she weren't desperately skinny until she got to a latter stage of her life. She's got, at the moment, she's just got studs in. She showed me stud earrings, and I don't know what the relevancy is to that. The hair is very short.
Yeah, not my mum's mum, but not my nonna, but my nonna's mum is exactly how you've just described that.
Did you know her very well?
No. I know of her and I've seen her. She's come to me in dreams quite a lot.
Okay.
I've said things to my mum when I was little. There was no way I could have known these things, and it turned out it was, yeah.
She's got an interest in you, because the only thing is she's almost giving me signs that she doubted herself as a mum. Yeah, for different circumstances, and she's pointing out that it's not until she's gone over there that she's realised how wrong she were. And it's almost like she doesn't want you to carry on that same mistake and keep blaming yourself. Yeah? I promise you, with everything I've got, sweetheart, your child will not be affected by this. I promise you.
No, he's a crazy little so-and-so, so keeps us all entertained.
That's the way to have him, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't have him any other way.
But my promise to you is your family and you are safe. All right?
Thank you. Yeah.
Bless you. So sorry we had to go so personal.
No, thank you.
Well done. Okay, you're a strong woman. Bless your heart.
I just realised I have got a top on. It does look like I'm naked, but I promise you I'm not.
You've been trying to get the bits out, haven't you? Bless your heart. Well, look, much love to you, and thank you for tuning in.
And you. Thank you, John.
Take care, darling. Bye-bye.
And you. Bye-bye.
I don't know what to say. That's 2 readings in a row that just broke me. I'm human at the end of the day, and I get affected by stories like this. And as I say, as a protective man, it's like, fucking, I just want to go and probably same as boyfriend feels. He's almost feeling useless because he can't. In his mind, he wasn't able to protect his child, but there's nothing he could have done because he wasn't aware of this. She's a very strong woman, she is. Very strong woman. She's got my respect. But if you're still watching, sweetheart, please use us as a support if you ever need it. Right, I'm going to move on. Rachel, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm a bit broken after that one, to tell you the truth. It was quite emotional. It was horrid. Bless her.
Yeah, I am as well, actually.
Oh, it's not fair. Some people go through too
I know.
much. And it's just makes you question if there is a God up there. How can he let people do what they do? Yeah. But
Yeah, exactly.
bless you. Have you had a reading before at all, sweetheart?
I've been to a group one before, with a couple of friends. I am not the one that sort of goes out my way to do it, but I am rather open-minded.
Bless you. Bless you. Can I ask on the chat, is Phil in tonight? Phil, are you on chat, mate? If so, Phil, any chance you can come into chat, mate, and give me a bit of a hand, please? How many have I got in? Not with you. I'm just on about in general.
I was going to say, oh my god, is it that bad?
No. Phil, if you can, mate, just comment and I'll kick someone out of the studio and tell you when to do it. There's just a lot of people waiting, and I don't want to keep too many people waiting. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Phil, I'll drop you a message. Right, I'm going to do it. No, Phil, if you could click the link when I say and get you sent in the studio, if you could do it now for me. Click it now for me, Phil. So many waiting to get in. It's scary. Bear with me a second, darling. I'm just trying to get all this sorted. Whereabouts you calling from, anyway?
I'm in Nottinghamshire.
Whereabouts?
Warsop.
Near me.
Yeah, not far.
Do you know one of the ghost hunts we used to do quite a lot was in Warsop?
No, I didn't actually.
You know the gate?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Creaky Tavern, that is. That's one of the places we used to do ghost hunting quite a lot. So, all good.
Oh no.
Phil, are you there, mate? Are you managing to get in? If anyone that's trying to get in the studio, can you just hold on for a couple of minutes while I just try and get Phil in to give me a hand? It's just every time I kick someone from the studio, there's like 10 more waiting to get in. It's crazy. But I suppose it's what we're doing tonight. Everyone wants that bit of help, don't they? Studio. Oh, bloody hell. One sec, mate. Booting PC up. Right, I'm going to start reading for you, and then I'm going to wait to see Phil's name appear. So, how old are you, sweetheart?
I am 30 years young.
30 years young. That's exactly what I say, but I'm 40 years young. And sorry, did you say you have had a reading before?
Yeah, a group one. So it went just one-on-one sort of thing.
You didn't rate much to it then?
No.
Well, do you mind how personal I get?
No.
Look, when I connect to you, right? So looking at you, you come across quite a strong girl. You don't really give me any concerns. I'm not really worried about when it comes to mental health. But that would be me if I wasn't a psychic.
Okay.
When I connect to you, it's a different story. What's your sleep like?
Terrible.
Yeah. And as much as people wouldn't know, I'm picking up severe anxiety, sweetheart.
Yep.
How long's that been there for?
About 5 years. About 5 years now. It's managed, but it's come back.
Yeah. Do you think you know what the cause is personally?
Yeah.
Because number one, I do feel. I mean, you're in a relationship now, are you?
No, we're separated. We're only divorcing.
Yeah. When did it end, sweetheart?
Last year.
Yeah. It's just I kept feeling again deception. And I don't know if it's what happened when you did separate or what's happening now. I feel I need to warn you about someone trying to screw you over, and it seems to do with the former partner. Have you got a
Right,
friendship
okay.
still?
Yeah, we're trying to keep it civil.
Okay. Did you get hurt from it though, sweetheart?
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to divorce.
All I'm going to say is, I don't know. I think there's a lot more going on than we probably talk about online. I'm just a little bit concerned about someone's not being entirely truthful with you, and this stuff being
Right,
hidden.
okay.
So you say the divorce is going through.
Yeah.
And are we at the point where all the financial stuff's been sorted?
Yeah, there's not too much to do about that. It's just sign it, get it over and done with, sort of thing.
Okay. I get a really bad stomachache when I connect to you. You got any children?
Yeah.
How many?
4.
But I'll keep putting a plus next to it like I did with someone earlier.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that you've been through a loss.
Mhm.
Sorry, darling.
It's okay.
How far through were you?
Which one?
It's like that, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems to be difficulty in carrying a certain sex at the moment. I don't know if-
I've got 2 of each. And obviously the other 2 I didn't know.
No, I think if at the moment I don't know what sex it is. I've just got this feeling that is if you was to have a certain sex that you're carrying, that's where you're gonna have the certain difficulty at the moment. Maybe it was a mixture between your partners and yours. I don't know genetics that well, but it
Yeah.
almost seems to be a certain. So I'll give you an example. So you've got 2 girls, 2 boys at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
And what I thought were if you was to enter pregnancy and have a female embryo, is where you're gonna have the difficulty.
Right, okay.
And I'm sorry that you've been through that because it's quite difficult to go through. There's a woman that will not leave your side. She's literally stood straight at the back of you and she's almost trying to caress your hair. Do you ever get that feeling when you're in bed of someone it feels like you've got static on top of your head?
Yeah.
And then you do that and there's nothing there. And it's this woman, she keeps trying to touch you constantly. Hiya, mate, I'm on now. So, guys, if I kick you out of the studio, please don't just try and come straight back in because I need to get Phil in. You can come back in as soon as Phil's in. Right, Phil, try now, pal. Come on, guys, please don't keep coming back in. You lost your grandma then, sweetheart?
I've lost my dad's mum, but we weren't close.
No. 1 second. Please, guys, please stop trying to get in the studio. I'm trying to get Phil in, please. If I'm kicking you out, there's a reason. Oh, here he is. Phil, thank you. Thank God. Mate, I was trying to get you in and people just in. Phil, will you give me a hand with this one? And I'll tell you the reason. That last one's just done me.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Knock my socks off. I am picking up a lot of... please, guys, please stop trying to get in the studio. I'm trying to get Phil in, please.
Oh.
I'm struggling with it. Oh. I'm sorry, sweetheart, if I've lost you. If she comes back on, sorry, I was struggling with that one, Phil. So I just needed you.
That's fine, mate.
Pal, it's done me.
No, that's fine, mate. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Yeah, it's quite upsetting. That was actually, to be fair, it was quite upsetting.
Yeah, definitely. It's like certain things just get to you, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. Stuff like that should never happen. Never.
But you know what a lovely woman. So right, I'm going to pull someone in, and we'll see what we can both do. Hello, Ashley Bergen. How are you?
Oh,
can you hear me? I can't hear you, sweetheart. Hello. Oh, lost her.
No. Technology.
Yeah, it was like there were a couple of really highly emotive readings in there, and I
Yeah.
was just like, you know what it does to you, Phil?
Oh God, yeah. I gotta say stuff for kids. It makes me cry and get upset like as well. So funny. Yeah, it's yeah, it's not a good thing, is it, man?
No, not at all, mate. Not at all. Right, let's pull someone else in. Let's get a woman called Donna who's been waiting patiently. Hello, Donna. How are you?
Oh no,
You all right there?
I
Donna,
can't
I
hear
can't hear
you.
you, sweetheart. Is your microphone not working again? Do you think someone's trying to tell us something, Phil? Still can't hear you, Donna, I'm afraid, sweetheart.
No.
There's something wrong with him, isn't there, with feeds tonight?
Yeah.
Sweetheart. Right. Let's get Lynn Titchener in. She's been waiting. Lynn, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I've got my microphone working. Yeah. Awesome. How are you, darling?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good.
Good.
So I've met you before, obviously, when we did that ghost hunt at the
At the it was museum, wasn't it?
That's correct. Yes, that's correct. I'm sorry, I was reading a comment then. How's life been for you, sweetheart?
Nightmare.
Bless you. Bless you. It's not easy, is it, at this moment in time?
No, it's not.
Bless you. Have you got any specific questions at all we can look at today for you?
No, not really.
Bless you. Phil, do you want to give us a dig out with this one, mate? And then that gives me a chance to recuperate.
The one thing I have to ask, I don't know, when I look at you, mates, I got pain on the right hand side of my head, and my eyes go a bit blurry. Now I don't know if to me it feels very much as a more of a male energy to me more than anything else, but it makes me feel sort of like, you know, like you need glasses. That's the only way I can explain it. So I'm getting need glasses, my eyes are going blurry. This gentleman, he gives me the letter. Okay, he gives me the letter B. I don't know. Like I said, it gives me the letter B, and it makes me feel very much the fact that he's definitely of an older generation. But like I said, I can't understand why I'm getting so much pain in my head. He says he's connected to B, but then he gives me I don't know why he gives me the month of September. He shows me the month of September, and I don't know if that's obviously I don't know if that's a birthday or anything like that, but that's how I don't know why he just keeps saying something's very important in September, very important to him, and I'm just like, I have not a clue. He's very see, he shows me like big. The more I shut my eyes, the more I can see him. There's more like quite big glasses on him. He's quite. I gotta say, so old school. Like he's I can't even compare to him at all because he's like the opposite end to what I am. So I do find him a bit strict. He's a bit strict in the fact of how things would go and how it's sort of like it's like a military operation. It's sort of set in order. He's a very he's a routined man. I don't know why, but as soon as my head, I feel like I said, my eyes going blurry. My head's hurting on the right hand side here. It's going from the front here, from like the temple all the way to the back, and it also makes me feel like I'm a bit hunched over because I feel like I'm going a bit, sort of like curved spined, if you take it that way. Like you sort of go over. Yeah, I can't understand why. I just seen the letter B, and that's what my level of mediumship as I'm trying to improve in different ways. I don't know why it just keeps B, and then it's. I feel like saying come September, B come September, and I can't.
Can I just cut in on this one a minute? Just to help out a little bit. Lynn, when did you last see your dad, sweetheart?
Last week.
Yeah, because I think this link's coming from Dad's side of the family.
Okay.
Did you know your dad's dad very well?
I did, yes.
And can I ask, in what method did he die? Because I think Phil's hitting the nail on the head with it.
He had polyps removed, and there was bad things. The surgery went wrong, really.
It's just I feel like I've got some kind of aneurysm that's spreading from all parts of my body. It's going from my stomach straight to my heart, and then it's going straight to my head. And it's
Yeah,
kind
you
of
had blood
shooting all the
poisoning as well.
Yeah. Hence why Phil's feeling the pain in the head.
Mm.
The gentleman in question, I don't know if he was particularly an emotional connection to you,
Yeah.
because he seems quite a stern chap and a stern character that just stands back offering discipline. But in his heart, he was a kind of a nice guy.
Yeah.
The only person who ever kind of would confront him would be the female counterpart, which would be your nan. And she's
Yeah.
the one that's a right feisty little fucker as well. And she's the one that I wouldn't take on. Yeah.
yeah.
And she's absolutely beautiful. But you did have a relationship with her, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and she died of extreme. Well, there were several things actually. There was heart problems, but I'm sure it was pneumonia that took her in the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and trust me when I say she is massively around you. But I think the connection that Phil's getting is her partner, and he's coming forward speaking on both of their behalves. So,
Okay.
sorry, Phil, I'll leave you to it now again, mate. Sorry, I just thought I'd dig out a little bit there.
No, that's fine. It's like I said, it's just the way that makes me feel. You know, it really. When obviously you was messaging, shouting me earlier, John. The lady before was giving me such an upset stomach. I don't know why. I'm still sort of trying to clear that energy away. But like I said, my head. Did he wear big glasses by any chance? Because he shows me, like, for me, it's like sort of.
Must have been in his younger days.
No, there were occasional glasses use. It's almost like they're on and off, on and off, on and off.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes me laugh because he feels very proud of what his achievements is, and very proud man. He's a very standing up, very sharp looking, very.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he go out with like a tracksuit bottom on or anything like that. It makes me feel like I'd say suited and booted to a certain degree. I do find him very. I don't know why my hands feel very big and they feel very hard. Like my skin is all so hard. Like I don't know. It makes me feel like I've done gardening or something. Like my hands, you know, you get the calluses on your hands are heavy. I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm heavy lifting because it makes my back hurt, and it's also making my arms feel like I've got, you know, quite a lot of strength. And obviously, when I do I do this, I pull out cards as well because I like to have I like to mix it up. And the one thing I have to say to you is, at the moment, the first card, I've only got two. The first card that comes out is Tower for yourself. Now, for me, it's about the fact that, to me, it feels a little bit of change at the top. It feels like there's a bit of change, a bit of confusion. It feels like things are starting to, sort of get hit at the top. It's for you to rise. I feel like you sort of keep yourself in the shadows a bit, and it feels like you need to like sort of bring yourself up a bit more. You know, like come out a bit more and just say what you need to. Because I do feel like when you get angry, you would tell them. You know, I mean, you full on go for it. But it makes me feel much of the fact that just come out and just say what you need to say, even if you know it feels like you bottle it up. And I feel like you got to let it out. And then when you start doing that, to me, the last one is the Ace of Cups, and it shows a lot of goodness, abundance, lots of love from the family as well. And it feels like I need a bit of energy to uplift me because I feel a little bit struggling at the moment, and it feels like I need a lot of love around me and a lot of upliftment for you.
Yeah, I've got something else to say to you because these people are also drawing me to people close to your mum's side, and it made me write something down, and I want to know what that means to you.
Can you read it out?
She heard you at the end.
Might have been my nan.
Family. When did you? Your mum's passed away, hasn't she?
Yeah.
And you guys were present on her passing.
My mum was. I wasn't.
Right. And mum questions whether what she was trying to get across was actually heard by this woman.
Okay.
Yeah. Just please pass that message back on.
I will do. She's watching anyway.
Oh, bless her. But no, thank you for coming in tonight, sweetheart. Much appreciated.
Thank you for accepting me.
You want to add, Phil?
No, I don't know. I just felt very drawn to joy to them two cards. I feel like I don't know if you could take that or not, but it just makes me feel there's a lot that you're keeping inside, and I feel like you've got to express yourself. I don't feel like you express yourself enough. I feel like you're in the shadows, and don't be afraid to say what you need to say, and just be yourself, man. Be proud of yourself, because I feel like you've got a lot of good things coming.
You're doing well. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in. Phil, I've got to say to you, mate, I really appreciate you popping in to help me. My energy just went boom after those 2 readings. And usually I could say, Joe, come and join me, but she's really poorly in there, mate. She's modding, but she's not very well, and she can't move her neck. So I really appreciate you coming and helping me. And it's kind of having you working with me a little bit's giving me the energy back, mate. So I really appreciate it, yeah. So there's a few people in comments saying that they're struggling to get on, and that what you need to understand, guys, is over 600 people watching on both platforms, and they're all trying to get into the chat. And then there's a few people saying they don't want to come on because of the camera shy. Please don't worry, we're lovely people in here. Well, Phil is. Bless you, bless you. Should we pull someone else in, pal?
Yeah, go for it, go for it.
Let's bring in a Lindsay Poxon. How are you?
Hi. I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
It's all right.
Good.
I'm just going to nick into another room just out the way of the kids. Because they're very noisy.
Bless you, bless you.
And they're not quite in bed yet. All right. Be a bit quiet. Although my signal might not be so good in here. You'll have to let me know if you can hear me.
I can, sweetheart. I can hear you, but you can't. Oh, it's back now. It's back. So, I've lost you.
Right, hang on. I'll go back into the room.
You remind me of my old house. I used to have to do that.
Yeah, I've got black spots everywhere.
Oh, bless you.
Is that any better?
Perfect.
That's it.
Besides of this,
yeah.
seriously, every time I have a drink out of it, I've got all people in workshops saying, please be careful, because if you spill it, you're going to cause floods. Have you ever met you before, Lindsay? Because I recognised your face.
Yeah.
How long ago was that, sweetheart?
I think it was last year. I'm not quite sure. Late last year.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. Well, I've read for you before then, haven't I? So, Phil, do you want to start this one, mate? And I'll carry on after. Is that all right, pal?
Yeah, all good. So for me, when I look at your energy, I see very busy. I see a very busy energy. I also see it very kind. I also see very soft energy. I do find, I don't know why, but it makes me feel there's a lot on my plate at the moment, and it makes me feel like my tipping scales are sort of going a little like this at the moment. It feels like sort of, if it was my way, it'd be sort of my emotions are sort of going up and down. It feels like 1 minute, the way it makes me feel like, oh, I've got to do this, and this is happening. I'm like, I don't know what to do now. Oh, it's sort of like panic station, and it makes me feel like I'm doing a hell of a lot. So the first thing I want to say is there's definitely a female energy coming through for you. She's quite loving. She's a very, very soft-natured lady, and it makes me feel, because she laughs because she's got that from me. Yeah, she got that from me, and I'm laughing because I'm just like, it's like she says to me, the way the words I hear in my head is that she's like the star of my eye, and she's saying that to you. She's like the star of my eye because it's the fact of. The way it makes me a bit upset thinking about it, because it's like, it's been quite hard. I don't know why. This year, from the beginning of this year, from Christmas onwards, the beginning, it makes me feel like it's been a bit hard. It's been a bit quite hectic. Things are going on, and it feels like it's going from one thing after another. So she just wants to, for me, I can't pick up on the name or anything like that. But she makes me feel very much with the fact of saying, don't worry, we've all been there. You don't have to stress so much and worry. You make me feel, she shows me in my mind the tarot card, the moon, where I'm stressing at night, I'm worrying at night, and it feels like I'm staying up so late. It feels like I can't relax. I don't know if you go through that period of time at the moment, but that's how it's making me feel. So I like to have, you don't mind me doing this, John, do you?
No, help yourself, mate. Just while Phil's doing cards, this is what that woman's asked me to write down. Just have a think about it. But she's laughing at the same time.
She's definitely a fun, bubbly energy.
Yeah, she's laughing at the same time. But let's see what comes through.
Okay, so the first card for me is about the Ace of Wands, and it's about that it feels like you're having a bit of growth at the moment, but you're struggling in your own growth. I feel like saying just relax a bit. I feel a bit tense. It's making my shoulders very tense. It feels like it feels in my own head I've got the weight of the world on my shoulders at the moment. It feels like it feels like I can't have growth. That's the way it makes me feel. It feels like it's just sort of every day he's got a full load. If you understand what that makes sense, it feels like it's very tiring. But I just want to say is the fact of there's a lot of growth coming to you, and obviously I was saying, Tarot, this is the hand from Spirit to say we're giving you the strength and we're giving you that growth. And I also feel very spiritually. I feel like you're sort of being a bit more open-minded and a bit more. What would you call it? Experimental. Like you sort of want to have a little looks in different things and understand it. Then the next thing at the moment as well is blimey. As you're doing that, it's going to show. And the next card that you've got is the Hermit card. Now the Hermit card says to me about yourself is that you sort of want to find something that sort of stands out to you and actually like, whoa, I want to have a go at that. I want to try something like that. I want to go forwards. And this is for me saying that they're going to help you try and find this path that you need to go on, because I don't know if you feel lost at the moment, or you feel like a crossroads, because it makes me feel like I'm sort of
Not really.
not really, because it just makes me feel like there's many avenues. I could pick which one I want to go down, but it's about what you want to do deep down, not what you think, what you feel. What do you feel like you want to do forward? Because the lady's saying to me, it's the fact that they're supporting you no matter what choice no matter what you choose. Don't do. I feel like saying don't do it for through peer pressure, if you want to put it that way. Something like, if somebody tells you, oh, this and this, or I feel like somebody's trying to knock it down out of you, trying to knock it out of you, and someone's trying to suppress this, if that makes sense to you. And I feel like she's saying, don't let them. And I feel like saying, don't let the buggers do that. You've got to keep going forward, because it's going to help you, and it's like a release for you. And I think you're going to shock yourself as well. You've definitely got a skill that's going to shock you, but you've got to have more belief in yourself.
Yeah, definitely. But Lindsay, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, sweetheart. I much appreciated. Okay, much love to you.
And you.
I'm going to disappoint everyone now. I'm going to get a load of shit. We've been going for nearly 2 hours. Well, an hour and a half. Over an hour and a half. Guys, when I do reading nights, it's not going to be as long as normal, because I feel totally drained. And I really respect the fact that Phil's come in and helped me out for the last couple. Guys, I will be live again doing readings probably Monday. It's Sunday. Well, it's Saturday now, isn't it? So I'll probably come on and do on Monday. And I really appreciate everyone waiting and being patient. But I am going to call it a night now, because I still don't have my tea. I've had nothing to eat. I really do appreciate Phil coming on to bail me out at the end when my energy started flowing. I hope, even though you've not had a reading tonight, I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the readings that was there that we've given. And but look, I'm sorry for those that's been waiting, but I can't get through 600 readings in one night. It'd be impossible. But we will be back. I will be back on Monday, and I promise. Phil, much respect to you, my friend. Thank you so much for coming back on, mate. And and it's been so positive, especially because I was worried after what happened last night that we were going to get some negativity. And my mods have done a brilliant job on both sides tonight. So thank you so much to Ben, to Dawn, to Joe, to Sam, and to all the mods. Yeah, you've done an amazing job, and much love to you all. But then thank you to all the viewers that continue to keep tuning in. I promise that I will try and do more of these nights, because I know that you really like it. I found it a lot better with this new platform that we're using.
Yeah.
This, because you can actually see them.
Yeah.
But, there's been some really emotional stuff come through tonight, and it's blown my mind. So thank you so much, guys, and much love to you all. So I'm going to stay in, Phil, if you don't mind, mate, and I'm just going to kind of end the stream. But guys, I'll see you all tomorrow night at some point, or for a quick chat or whatever it is, but I will see you soon. All right. Thank you.
Right, see you later, guys.
Remove everyone from studio, mate, because they'll keep able to hear everything we're talking about. I don't know. I've not spoken to you since last night.
No, I can say. Yeah, I'll wait till after.
No people trying to get in, mate. Tell you what, I'll end it and I'll video call you.
Yeah. Let me have a look. Where's my?
No, do it through this. You can do it through your computer.
Oh, Sam. Oh, yeah, Sam.
All right, buddy. I'll see you soon then. Yeah. All right.
Right. Speak to you in a sec. All right, mate.